Secrets are going to be representing Malaysia very well in this one, but less about that, more about the PPs. So we're going into it, Team Secret against Influence Rage, the first few bans. Talk me through it, Holler.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Musashi, the Zhang Fei from Team Secret, they've been doing some research. They did their homework in the sense of Influence Rage really did play well with both of those heroes in the American play-ins, so they're going to just focus that in right away. Influence Rage, they got the Yuan and, of course, the Dahlia, both very meta picks there.
Yeah, speaking of meta as well, the idea on the first series was the one thing that I really wanted to focus on, because this hero alone, just recently released, this one thing that she can do is probably give everybody the most possible fastest way of EXP and gold. Well, gold specifically. But this Team Secret, capitalizing on this hero alone, they would really have more time here to go and start the rotation early on.
Yeah, I mean, the idea, we saw it in the last series, right? The immobilization paired with the Musashi was perfect plays. But looking over Influence Rage, we are getting some very aggressive high frame heroes coming through. We have the Lung and we have the Mai Shiranui for Cozy in the mid lane. So I'm very excited about this, because if there's one thing we know about Influence Rage, not only is it their passion for their plays on the stage, it is their aggressive nature on the Gorge.
Confidence as well, like this Mai Shiranui. I love the way how you put it, right? Since we're having the Realmist official gaming phone of this tournament, it's an FPS type of hero that you need to be so micro to get that instant kill. Now, speaking of the kills, growing from middle or early to mid game situation, Lady Sun favored as well in this competition from day 1 to 3. It has been a favorite, and having the Dune as well, this is a flex pick, right? For this moment, like, well, it can go for the clashing, it can go for the tank, even for the jungle. Let's see how Team Secret will want to play this against INF, because Monkey, on the other hand, still a staple way of dealing through, since most assassins are showing up recently.
I mean, to be honest, we saw Raikou in the play-ins play the Monkey very, quite a lot, to be honest. The appearance rate on Raikou with Monkey was phenomenal, and even his playstyle on it. And now he gets to play that same hero, but it is now buffed with its base damage and all the other little good bits onto Monkey. So I'm really excited about seeing Raikou come back with his former glory on the Monkey. But looking at those last few bans, the Lady Jen, and then obviously the Angela. Angela getting taken out because they don't want the wave clear and the anti-tank, and then obviously the Lady Jen. The Destructive Deluge is a great counter engagement.
Yeah, thinking out the best possible scenario for consequences in team fights. Once you get hit by the Chaos Cinders, and that's an ultimate Blazing Brilliance right away, an insta-kill for Team Secret that they could use against INF. Now, the Dharma and the Matsu, we've been a fan of these two guys. Like from yesterday, a lot of playmakers that we've seen from teams, especially with the Mozu pairing up with the Lady Sun. I think that the idea from their comfortability is already enough to go up against how they want to go with this Luong. Like, we're looking at highlights as well on how this hero could pull through in long-range attacks, evasion as well, can do an aggressive way of pushing, or even an evasion as well. So, crucial counter initiations, Luong, and of course, my buddy Liam is just showing up. Liam, not the Nissan one, but the Poe. But
Lee and Poe, especially paired with the Monkey, right? That's a fantastic pairing. You have the Tremor Smash, you have the Magma Slam. It's got everything in that you need to try and just make sure you can kind of keep Team Secret in place for the Dream Roll to come through, and then Mai Shiranui Lung to come in with the Flaming Palm. So much damage, but also a great front line looking to match up for Influence Rage. But then look at those last few bans on the side of Team Secret. The Dharma, again, appearance rate on this hero in this competition is going to be close to 100%, if not 100%. And then the Motsu as well. Yes, they're banning out because they don't want that long range place to breathe when you got with the Motsu, but hey, the Ganon Mo.
Yeah, good thing they didn't went for the Princess Frost this time around. If you want to go hard against INF's front line, either you poke the hell out with the Gun and Mo, pair it with a Charlotte, both from the Clash lane, depends on how this year is going to go. But comparing their last two picks here, I think this is a great start as well for INF to counter most of the team fights here.
Yeah, my only concern with Team Secret picking up the Gun and Mo is that, it does a lot of damage. Kendo Fu talks, very highly of it. But positioning is just so key.
Yes.
And the fact that you're kind of going into the Menki with that Dream Roam, the Lian Po with a Tremor Smash potentially just getting on top of you, you might have a rough time. Team Secret have to do a great job of ensuring that this Ganemo can do that damage from afar.
There's so much crowd control, man. I am seeing how tough INF right now with the last pick, the Liu Bang. With Liu Bang, the Lian Po, they're relying and they wanted to funnel all the damage through Mai Shiranui as well as the Luong for this one. The trust funneling through everybody here.
Yeah, I think it kind of makes sense, right? Because if you had like a clash lane that kind of needs a lot of resources and stuff like that, you would be then funneling all your resources into 3 rather than 2. So the Mai Shiranui and the Lung taking that priority, so only the farm lane and the mid, means that you only got to really just push it and put it into these heroes.
Playing a little bit of devil's advocate though, the fact that you have the you have the mine, you have the Lung that's doing all the damage, but you're putting all your eggs in those baskets. They're very squishy, they're glass cannons, and getting on top of them, I mean, if they're destroyed, they really can't take any sort of team fight because they have the control, they don't have the damage.
Yeah, it's good to think about that because how will they deal with that kind of damage? It's all about crowd control, yes, but for the other side of the team, they have high poke as well. We've seen this game start, and now we're about to witness how their first meet is going to go. Team Secret versus INF. This time around, what kind of draft is going to work early game? Because this will require a lot of rotations coming in from INF. And we see it from here, starting with the Diadea.
Yeah, I think that the idea is a good counter, right? Especially for those high-frame heroes like the Mai Shiranui, because that Immobilize can really set it up or completely just mitigate any kind of rage that you have, but Valau here is only looking to do some
Connecting on the one. Sorry, Valau is taking a little bit of damage. He actually thought about going in, but okay. One thing that Team Secret have done really well is that they're ensuring that TNX has a great game. They're even sacrificing some of the farm and the experience from Xuan to ensure that he can kind of speed up some of this jungle clear.
Yeah, I mean, that Dune, right, he needs that, all those tankiness. Like, even in the early game, he's quite tanky, but as you start to sort of explore that mid to late game, you want to make sure that he has the itemization he needs to survive.
Yeah, speed of survivability. We've seen Dun perform, or this hero perform in the hands of players, how the life sustain works, and the front line too as well. And for INF here, eyeing on how to amp up their early game. This revolves how Cozy and Petroni gets their first items in. Getting things busy on the farm lane. We've seen Diadea and Lady Sun doing all the work. And one thing that I wanted to point out here for the Diadea is once it gets rough or once it gets busy by hitting level 4, everybody's going to get gold. But look at the position here on where Cozy is coming from. This could be an early invade or gank coming in from the back line.
Looks like from the backside, and then it looks like they've got their Battlefield Command as well. They try to go in. The Flaming Palm is actually not enough damage. A huge gank attempt, but nothing thus far. They're continuing on. They're probably going to dive, and they do. Valau goes with a burst ramp, knocks him out. Yuhan is taking so much damage. He's going to give up first blood, and they've gotten the 2 kills. Influence Rage actually convert.
Loving that exchange of the aggro tower control that INF did. Now, I was kind of expecting there's going to be 3 from INF, but that initiation, how Liu Bang says, go ahead guys, I got you, just go right in. And they perfectly invaded, disgustingly, the tower of Team C. Head back to the replay. What is this, Blam? Take a look one more time.
Yeah, I mean, we can kind of see here that it was a 4v2 under the turret, but the best thing about it is Petroni gets all the itemization as well, right? He gets the resources. It's all going in their favor, but TNX does get Cozy with Cozy.
Yeah, just sitting in and getting what they want early on. Like now, the Liu Bang, the global presence, now where Sunny or even Cozy is going could be a red signal for Team Secret because anything can respond either in 2. But it could go both ways. If they have enough damage now for Team Secret, I want to just account either Xuan or Shizan, the Gun and Mo in this early stage of the game. They might not feel any damage for now, but if they have enough ways to amp themselves early, they could mean an instant 2 kills from INF if they have a miscalculation. But that great start, they just need to continue it through.
Yeah, I mean, Sunny got that Battlefield Command, but he actually took himself out of the lane. Xuan was just like, okay, there's nobody here, I'm going to continue to push, and is starting to kind of pull away. I mean, he has a slight net worth lead, but I mean, being able to put a little bit of pressure on that top T1, that actually is going quite well. You're basically making the best of a bad situation.
Yeah, Cozy here, just looking a little bit of an ambush, right? He's like, do I try and go in? Do we go for another 4v2 into that T1? Quite not, but here we go. Xuan comes down, and the neutral objective is up.
And it looks like the Tyrant is going to be started. It looks like Valau wants to go for this one. The Tremor Smash is going to knock in, but the Tyrant has actually been taken. Raikou will pick this one up. The Battlefield Command keeping Cozy alive, but they're continuing on. Nice wind slash connecting onto him. Raikou's going to be down. Sony flashes over the wall. Cozy continued to run, but he actually went back in. He's going to be killed. Sony's going to be given up as well. Sun takes a double kill.
Damn, Sun sees everything in that fight, right? Double kill coming over to the Lady Sun is definitely the response. The Petroni, to the Petroni having those double kills and taking the T1 into the mid lane is vital for Team Secret.
Such perfect positioning coming in from Sun. You are really has a gun in your hands, man, completing this kind of hero, right? Now look at that, another kind of quote from Yuan as well. So going back to that situation, in those cases that Cozy forgets to be in the right place, that insta-kill that Team Secret can do is an automatic answer that they could move forward for extended team fights.
I mean, just looking at that replay, right? Sun's like positioning and rolling in there into the back line, keeping safe from zone. He gets the kill, and it's just phenomenal Team Secret gameplay we're used to.
Team Secret, now they just really will need to ride the waves this time. As we wait for the items to push through, this will really put pressure on Villa 01 as well, like where to be in the right position, where to be in the right combination. Because if you do the Tremor Smash right away, I'm kind of expecting that the damage of Petroni really need to show up or even feel something from Team Secret. But if they lose the chance to take one kill away, that could mean a different comeback from Team Secret wrapping around the counterplay.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about this, okay, we might get a bit of an engage here. T and X is kind of trying to bait some abilities, but I just want to go back on my point very quickly. Good thing about the side of Team Secret, even if a Tremor Smash comes through, they all have a way to get out of there, because you have the dash away from Charlotte, you have the Unruly Blade from Dune, you have the Guard Her Grave from the Ganon Mo, you have the rollout from Sun, and then you also have the dash for
TNX is looking to go in, but on the backside, they also have Bilal, who does a Tremor Smash. He went in too far. He's going to die first. Sun picking him off. Raikou gets a little bit low. He's going to run away as well. And Team Secret right now pushing it out, actually turning this into a T2 mid as well. And Team Secret right now in the driver's seat.
I gotta be honest, I felt that this was really coming in the side of Villa 01, the Lee and Bo. I had this too many times in my games, and I'm looking at in my screen, casting it live, mainly because of the high peel composition of Team Secret. Now, you guys said putting everything in one basket is scary. Now we're slowly looking at the items being built by Lady Sun and as well as the Yuan. It's getting more deadly. The space, how Villa 01 wants to make the Tremor Smash work, he didn't even catch one against Team Secret. And that's a problem. What if you don't catch continuously as the game progresses so much against Team Secret?
Yeah, not even Uno on the board for that Tremor Smash. But like I was saying there, just before the last Tremor Smash came through, is there's a lot of ways out for the side of Team Secret, and they're playing this beautifully. They've opened up the mid lane, and they're going to be able to give over a lot of the Influence Rage's jungle to themselves, which means that TNX is going to be able to go in there, get tankier quicker.
Oh, this will really force Villa 01 to get those Securitas Cloak, maybe the Dreadnought armor's wear.
Nope, that's no action yet. I mean, the T2 there does fall, but it's a cause for concern for the side of Influence Rage, right? 2 T2s down. They only have the Clash lane looking pretty healthy, but other than that, not much.
Oh, looks like the siege is about to start. Zwan is all the way up in front. He's going to focus it down, and Cozy just gets blown up. Where's the damage now? They've got the T3 as well. Raikou is going to be picked off second, and it looks like Team Secret, the only thing they're lacking are the minions, which are slowly making their way around. Mind you, they took this fight. They have 5 members here, and, you know, Petroni wasn't even in the fight. They're taking the mid T3 as well. They're continuing on. They do have the knockout. Petroni is here. He infinite fastness into Shame and back into the fountain. Now they're going to look to take the base. They're going to go forward with this, but it looks like it's too little too late, and Team Secret will take game 1.
What a quick defeat. Surely that's got to be the quickest, right? 8 minutes?
8 minutes, man.
Speechless.
Clinical, right? And this is what you're talking about with Team Secret, right? The team fight is far superior on being able to just control the game. Yes, they gave up the first 2 kills, but getting back into this game, this is a Team Secret, you know, their MO, right? This is how they play.
Yeah, no.
My goodness, that peel. I know we've been kind of like discussing how the Ganon Mo would work in this kind of composition. The team